The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Chompy. Thanks for joining us here. So the Detroit Tigers find themselves as underdogs as the curtain rises on the season. Singy, what do you say in the clubhouse when a lot of folks are writing you off before the first pitch is even thrown?
You say forget all that, Boog. Block out the noise because the season is decided on the field, okay? So there's still talent on this roster, and if one or two players have big years, they could be right in the thick of the race.
That's a good point, Chris. Seems like every year we see at least one team unexpectedly make a run, and maybe this season they could be that team. All right, we'll be back to get this one started. So just about set now, and towing the slab, Tyler Glasnow. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all four of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with three if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
And that one fouled off. Glasnow ready and deals. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a ball popped up. Loud to first. One up, one down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
In the air, right side. Brings it in for the third out. Failed to make any noise. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. You're dialed into the show. And now, Randy Arozarena. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some guys in your lineup that make contact.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And there's the strike. And now it's even up. Up the middle, Kreidler. Fires over to first. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
The 1-1. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball. 2-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Rays held in check here. Scoreless after one. And welcome back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jake Rogers. Glass now back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Arozarena moving under it. He's got it. And there's one down. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers.
Zach McKinstry.
Popped up. Lau brings it in, and there's two down.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Bounce to third. Whips it to first. And they get Torkelson for the out. That ends the frame. 3 up, 3 down. Welcome back. Isaac Paredes now. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Harold Ramirez in the box now. No balls and a strike. 0-2 as he waves at that one. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Jose Siri stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Three-two. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The pitch. Center field. Vierling under it. Squeezes it. That is the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. We'll move to back here at Tropicana Field. Stepping in, Andy Ibanez. The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Arozarena makes the grab, 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Now it's the shortstop, Ryan Kreidler. And there's a foul ball. Kreidler hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Top of the 3rd, no score. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Kicks and deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The belt and fires. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Tiger ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls. In for a strike. 0-1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Got him swinging.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
At the plate, Rene Pinto. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Pinto will handle the catching duties in this one. 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Next offering upstairs. That's in for a strike. Liner caught it second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Brandon Lau in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Good eye in that spot. Ball to strike. That one pushed to the left and foul. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down in order go the Rays. And we are still scoreless. Back now in Tampa Bay. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. And the right-hander back to work. Fought off foul.
Well, these Tigers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
In the dirt. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And next up for the Tigers, Matt Vierling. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. The Tigers hitless so far in the game. And a foul ball. Now fly ball to right center. Margot settles under it. 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Oh, great stop. Now he turns and heads for second. Rosarena gets it in. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Everything came together for him. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Long run, tracks it down. And that is that. Tigers leave 1. And we're back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. Now at the plate, Randy Rosarena. Skubal back to work. Good eye right there.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Margot in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. There's a strike.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Strike 2. Got him swinging. 2 gone.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
There's the strike. That one missed. The 2-1. And a foul ball. 2-2. And that one a little bit high.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Here comes the pitch. And he walked him.
That's ball 4. Take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
There's a strike. Out towards right center field. Vierling. Long run into the gap. Can't get there. Base hit. Diaz coming home. He will score, and it's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Harold Ramirez at the dish. Ground ball left side. Throw on to Torkelson. That's the 3rd out. Rays get an RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Zach McKinstry. And a pitch. And a ground ball to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Spencer Torkelson, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Glass now back to work. The 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you...
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jose Siri. Bounce to the left side. Kreidler on the run. Throw to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Impressive backhand stop, but he had a little trouble getting rid of it and had to take that extra step, which could have cost him. But good job to make sure he got a good handle on it, and he got off a good strong throw to still get the out.
This to center field. Vierling coming on. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Rene Pinto. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
The 1-1. And there's a ball. On the ground to the left. Tosses to first. Play made. That ends the inning. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They lead it 1-0. And welcome back. Start of the 6th. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Nick Maton. And here it comes. They say you win.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider.
Got him. And now 1 away.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum of that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Kreidler, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Line drive, base hit.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
The pitch. And a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels.
Loud to second. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Welcome back. And now it's Brandon Lowe.
The second baseman, Brandon.
Skubal back to work. And it's fouled away. Lowe, a former All-Star, 28 years old. And he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015. Next pitch is outside. And that is ball 1. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Rosarena lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. And that's downstairs and outside. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
One down, base is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another. The wind and the pitch. That misses. Full count now. Ripped to third and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Margot in the box again, takes a strike. Turned on, but foul wide of third. The pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the second. Top of inning number 7. And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Action in the pen down there. Sean Armstrong warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Poche, the lefty, warming up as well. He swings and fouls one off. Out to short. Walls. Throws across the diamond. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. This one popped up. Lau makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, the designated
Zach
hitter.
McKinstry up now for the Tigers. Up the middle, and that squirts through.
Up next for the Tigers.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Diaz settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. One. Back here at Tropicana Field, Yandy Diaz now. And a pitch. And there's the strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
In the air out towards right center. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Diaz leads off second with nobody out. Down the right field.